as we find ourselves asking the question frequently as a church, or at least we should ask the question frequently, who is Jesus? We sometimes find ourselves wondering, what is Jesus' role in the big picture of things? We think about Jesus as being the incarnation of God, coming to teach us and reveal to us who God is, the nature of God, the love of God, the grace of God. We know that as we approach eventually Good Friday and the resurrection of Easter, that Jesus has overcome the chains of sin and death. But in the big picture, who is Jesus? Today we're going to take a look at chapter 5 from the Gospel of Matthew, and these two verses, 17 and 18. Here's what Jesus says. Don't even begin to think that I have come to do away with the law and the prophets. I haven't come to do away with them, but to fulfill them. I say to you seriously that as long as heaven and earth exist, neither the smallest letter nor the smallest stroke of the pen will be erased from the law until everything there becomes a reality. You see, Jesus isn't saying that he is there to redefine everything. Jesus isn't there to say that the law of Moses that the Israelites have followed for the whole Old Testament, he's not saying that those are no longer relevant. He's not suggesting that he brings something even better. Remember, Jesus is the incarnation of God, God of the Israelites, right? So, what is Jesus' role then? I like to think about Jesus as being a continuation of what God has already begun. Jesus comes as God incarnate in order to reveal who God is to people, to share more about who God is with those who have been trying to follow faithfully. Do we always get it right? Say it with me. No, we don't always get it right. And so God continues to reveal God's self to us, this time through Christ. And what Christ tells us is this, is that until God's kingdom comes, on earth as it is in heaven, nothing of God's law passes away, nothing gets deleted, nothing gets erased. Why? Because Jesus isn't getting rid of it. He's coming to be a part of what God has already been doing. He is a continuation of God's bigger story. So does that mean that we don't need to worry about the law of the Old Testament? We don't even need to read the Old Testament? No. It means that we can look at how Jesus helps us interpret those laws, helps us figure out what it means to be followers of God in this time. We are different people. We are a different community. And God is still revealing God's self to us. The trick is, we need to listen. We need to watch. And we need to be aware that God is still speaking. Let us listen. Let us watch. And let us discover what God is saying. Amen.